Chandramouli Venkatesan, Catalyst, the ultimate strategies on how to win at work and in life. Welcome to the summary of Catalyst, the ultimate strategies on how to win at work and in life by Chandramouli Venkatesan. In this book, the author explores the unpredictable nature of careers and emphasizes the importance of personal growth, developing professional skills, and letting go of the illusion of control. The summary will guide you through key insights on career progression, navigating and learning from industry changes, concept of learning cycles, problem-solving skills, understanding bosses, and developing your value system for influential leadership.
Embrace growth, not control. In the unpredictable world of career progression, it's crucial to let go of the illusion of control and focus on personal growth. By enhancing your professional experience and expanding your skill set, you're more likely to excel without being bogged down by the pressure to climb the corporate ladder. In today's competitive business environment, it's natural to focus on climbing the corporate ladder as quickly and efficiently as possible. However, the truth is careers hardly run on a smooth, upward trajectory. So, instead of stressing over career milestones, consider re-evaluating your connection to your job and adopting a new perspective. Begin by letting go of the illusion of control. Your career path is influenced by a myriad of factors, some of which are beyond your grasp. For instance, unforeseen tailwinds may propel you forward, such as industry booms that put your specialized skills in high demand. Conversely, headwinds can unexpectedly hamper your progress. Imagine a loyal employee striving for promotion only for the position to be eliminated due to a strategic shift. While career paths may be unpredictable, that doesn't mean you should fret over promotions and pay raises. Instead, concentrate on fostering personal growth by acquiring professional experience and broadening your skill set. This approach can mitigate stress and lead to long-term success. Consider the analogy of a baseball batter. If the batter focuses on executing each hit flawlessly, their performance improves, and they are more likely to contribute to the team's victory. However, if they become consumed with the pressure to win the entire game, failure becomes increasingly likely. In this sense, careers mirror athletic endeavors. Focusing on self-improvement and taking each step in your professional life with determination and commitment will help you excel, all without getting caught up in the frantic race up the corporate ladder. Unleashing true experience. Real experience is not just about the number of years spent in a certain role, but rather about the process of active learning, improvement, and putting insights into practice. By focusing on these three aspects, people can truly gain from their experiences and become more aware of their shortcomings and how to overcome them. Experience undoubtedly plays a crucial role in interviews and professional life. Generally, interviewers are interested in knowing how many years you have spent in a particular job or position. This can include being a manager, a lawyer, or an accountant for over a decade or more. However, does the number of years alone truly reflect the quality of one's experience? The answer is no. Just doing something repeatedly doesn't necessarily make you better at it. Consider everyday activities like sleeping and walking. They are done on autopilot, and referring to them as experience seems nonsensical. Yet, when it comes to our professional experiences, there's an underlying belief that spending years in a role automatically translates into improvement and meaningful experience. Unfortunately, this idea falls short when we take a closer look at the workplace. Many people complete daily assignments without thought or reflection, which doesn't equate to robust experience. Real experience emerges from an active learning process consisting of three stages: practice, performance review, and improvement. To grasp this concept, let's consider Mr. B, a sales manager. Gaining experience for him doesn't mean merely racking up sales numbers. Instead, it should focus on what he learns from each time spent working. When Mr. B reviews the outcomes of recently conducted interviews, he can evaluate the positives, the negatives, and recognize areas for improvement. By applying these insights, he can refine his skills and be better prepared for the next interview or interaction with customers. Active and critical assessment of one's performance brings mindfulness to our shortcomings and ways to overcome them, allowing professionals to truly capitalize on their experiences. So let's shift our understanding of experience from mere tallying of years to a proactive learning journey for a more profound path to personal and professional growth. Master learning cycles. Successful individuals possess a common trait: their active involvement in company projects from start to finish, known as learning cycles. To grow professionally, seek opportunities to participate in such projects rather than just attending meetings or observing from afar. Begin by staying informed about the latest projects within your organization and volunteering for them. Alternatively, create your own opportunities by taking initiatives to improve workflow or innovate, enabling you to actively learn and develop in the process. What sets successful people apart? One noteworthy attribute is their active participation in significant company projects, overseeing them from inception to implementation. This journey is known as a learning cycle. Imagine your company is launching a new product. The team would first identify the product requirements, draft a business plan, develop and test prototypes, and finally, establish the infrastructure for production, sales, and service before launching the product. Getting involved in each step of this learning cycle is crucial for personal growth. Merely attending meetings or being a bystander won't offer you valuable lessons. Active engagement and taking on responsibility for a project's success or failure provide rich insights into problem solving across various settings. So, how can you become part of these learning cycles and not just a clock-punching employee? Keep your finger on the pulse. Pay attention to conversations with bosses and colleagues, and when you hear of an exciting project, express your interest in getting involved. If you don't come across any opportunities, be proactive and create them yourself. Take the initiative in improving your workflow or introducing innovative ideas. For instance, if you're a factory manager, consider expanding a particular area of activity. As an IT specialist, explore developing tools to automate decision-making processes within your organization. By actively involving yourself in big projects as part of a learning cycle, you'll significantly contribute to your personal growth and development. Timing your career marathon. The iconic fable of the tortoise and the hare offers invaluable insight into approaching one's career strategically. Prioritizing long-term success, one must pace themselves like a marathon runner, saving energy and resources for the second half, when the crucial promotion opportunities arise. Embracing patience and delayed gratification can significantly enhance one's prospects, laying the groundwork for a fulfilling career trajectory. We've all heard the story of the tortoise and the hare, but have you ever considered how it relates to your career? In the professional world, it's crucial not to peak too early. People often concentrate on the beginning of their careers and overlook the later stages. However, achieving long-term success is all about pacing yourself for the entire journey, much like a marathon. Picture two marketing employees with comparable skills, experience, and career progression. They both have reached the midpoint of their careers, leading the marketing departments of respectable companies. Their next steps are crucial and could make a significant difference. Usually, massive promotion opportunities arise around this halfway point. That's when we see the distinction between the patient tortoise and the hasty hare. The tortoise has conserved energy and is prepared to elevate his career to new heights, potentially becoming the chief marketing officer. However, the hare, who might have started strong, is now weary and likely remaining in the current position. To guarantee you're prepared for the essential sprint towards the career finish line, it's vital to prioritize long-term goals and delay instant gratification. Consider a young artist at the dawn of her career, who embarks on a 5-year apprenticeship under an established artist. Though the process might be frustrating with her mentor taking credit for the work, the young artist's temptation to quit and go solo must be thwarted. If she patience, she gains priceless expertise and skills, the necessary foundation for a thriving career. The lesson: pace yourself like a marathon runner and be prepared for the second half, where the most defining strides await. Mastering skills through persistence. Resist the temptation to jump to a senior position quickly in your career. Instead, focus on going deep in your work and improving your skills at a single company. The knowledge and skills gained in this way can better prepare you for a successful career than constantly moving between companies and chasing senior positions. This persistence at one company can hone your problem-solving skills and make your experience much harder to replace, ultimately setting you apart in your professional journey. Imagine you're an office worker with 5 years of experience, and a competing firm offers you a senior position. Exciting, right? But hold on, because taking that offer could mean missing out on a crucial opportunity, focusing on improving your skills in depth. This is typically accomplished during the first half of your career, and it is best achieved at a single company. Take the example of Amit and Vijay, two workers with entirely different approaches to building their careers. Amit stays at the same firm for years, while Vijay hops between employers and cities annually. Fast forward 3 years, and Amit has a more valuable set of skills. Vijay's job-hopping strategy gave him insights into different market conditions, but that information is easily replaceable. In contrast, Amit's knowledge, gained by sticking with one company and continually refining his skills, is much more precious. Furthermore, the persistent pursuit of deepening one's experience can sharpen one of the most crucial abilities, a problem solver. Fresh employees may quickly point out obvious inefficiencies, enjoying easy wins or low-hanging fruit. However, those who spend more time at the same company must raise their game, enhancing their problem-solving abilities in the face of harder challenges. Taking it slow in your career and focusing on honing your skills at a single company will make you a proficient problem solver and give you a solid foundation that distinguishes you in the long run. So, instead of jumping at the chance for a senior position too soon, consider the benefits of persistence, patience, and developing a deep reservoir of skills that will serve you throughout your career. Boss's impact on career growth. The road to success is often shaped by our interactions with our superiors, and finding the right boss is essential for professional development. There are 2 kinds of bosses you'll encounter early on. The first boss type is results-driven, focusing on meeting deadlines and performance targets. The second boss type is not only results-driven but also committed to your personal growth, acting as more of a mentor. To find a company with great leaders, look for organizations that attract and retain top talent and seek insider information regarding the company's culture and employee evaluation methods. Prioritize employers that emphasize self-development and mentoring for long-term career success. Our age revolves around individualism, making it imperative for everyone to take responsibility for their success. While this is true, it's essential to recognize that you learn most lessons on your journey from others, usually your superiors. Therefore, it is vital to work with the right bosses. Your early career experiences will usually involve interacting with 2 types of bosses. The first is the results-driven boss, who focuses on ensuring that targets are met, deadlines are honored, and progress is frequently checked. In contrast, the second boss type is not only concerned with results but also with your personal growth. This boss cultivates a mentorship role, encouraging you to answer your own questions and taking an interest in what you've learned during projects. It goes without saying that the second boss type better supports your professional development. But how do you find such bosses? Firstly, look for companies known for hiring top talent and retaining high achievers. This is a good indicator of impressive leaders working behind the scenes with these companies. The second method involves connecting with a company insider to learn about the organization's internal culture and employee evaluation approaches. Prioritize companies with a greater emphasis on self-development and mentoring. If you follow these steps, you'll increase your chances of finding a superior who will truly support your career growth. Powering success with striving sports. Top executives tend to have a knack for challenging hobbies, often participating in striving sports that are demanding and self-focused. These endeavors, such as running, swimming, or golf, teach individuals to surpass their previous records, developing skills that translate well to the boardroom. Although the competitive mindset these hobbies cultivate may not seem like a vacation, they provide a valuable outlet for stress, improving overall performance and helping leaders navigate through teamwork-oriented projects. Do you know what highly successful people have in common? Besides their ability to see projects through, they often engage in challenging hobbies. These hobbies are not just any activities, but are of a particular type known as striving sports, competitive, individualistic, and tough to master. Example striving sports include running, cycling, swimming, and golf. What's the catch? These activities prompt you to focus on yourself and always strive to surpass your own records. Having this skill in your arsenal can be invaluable, as leading your company to success in a competitive market means pushing boundaries and upping the ante. Engaging in striving sports helps executives maintain this determination, even when they're not working. One might argue that downtime is vital for executives who already face demanding work situations. However, by climbing the corporate ladder, an individual's focus shifts from personal achievements to motivating an entire team to succeed. While this new responsibility adds greater purpose to your work, it could also leave you yearning for a challenge where you can express your inherent competitiveness. This is where striving sports play an essential role. They provide an escape for stress and a healthy way to satiate your desire for competition. By participating in these sports, executives can express their inner drive, focus on self-improvement, and return to their work with a refreshed mindset, ready to tackle projects that revolve around teamwork. Striving sports serve as a vital pressure outlet for senior-level executives, enabling them to strike a balance between their unbridled ambition and the collaborative nature of their roles. Exceptional leadership qualities. The world is brimming with leaders across various domains. But what sets the outstanding leaders apart from the rest? Leaders need to focus on three significant aspects: the position they hold, the message they convey, and, most importantly, their moral compass. Essentially, the impact of a leader is often defined by their rank, persuasive communication skills, and their unwavering devotion to ethical principles. When contemplating the power of a leader, it's essential to distinguish between the unremarkable and the exceptional. A leader's influence can be recognized by the number of followers they have and the degree of sway they hold over them. Generally, a loftier position garners more trust and respect. A CEO, for example, typically yields more authority than a vice president. However, a higher title isn't the sole determinant of an exceptional leader. A powerful message also plays a vital role in amassing followers. The message a leader promotes often attracts individuals who resonate with their beliefs and causes some disagreement amongst others. Yet, an ability to communicate a clear and strong standpoint contributes to a leader's effectiveness. Above all, the most crucial aspect that sets exemplary leaders apart from others is their commitment to morality. Ethical leaders who advocate for steadfast values often establish large and loyal followings. Take Mahatma Gandhi, the iconic figure of India's fight for independence, who exemplified moral leadership. His humble lifestyle, rejection of materialism, frugality, and honesty made him an inspiration to millions of Indians. By embodying his beliefs, Gandhi proved his dedication to the cause, distinguishing himself as a genuine, trustworthy leader. Ultimately, leaders must cultivate their value system, embracing integrity and moral authority, to drive influence and inspire devotion from followers. Exceptional leadership is built upon the foundations of position, message, and morality, and it's a leader's ability to nurture these qualities that leads to effective and inspirational leadership.
In conclusion, Chandramouli Venkatesan's Catalyst offers a fascinating take on career growth and skills development. The book brings attention to the importance of personal growth, engaging in learning cycles of projects, mastering problem solving, and working with the right bosses. Furthermore, it highlights the significance of pursuing one's passions, developing a strong value system, and focusing on ethical leadership, all of which contribute to overall success in both work and life. Through this summary, you should have gained valuable insights to help you better navigate and maximize the opportunities that come your way throughout your career.